I'm telling y'all, this season of Solo Leveling is refusing to step on the brakes. Let us enjoy the feast that was Solo Leveling Episode 3. Friendly reminder, 12 p.m. PST this Saturday on the 25th, we will be streaming Solo Leveling Episode 4 live on the platform. Join in. It'll be fun. Follow the Twitch in the description below, and I'll see you guys this Saturday. Honestly, I feel bad for Jinho. Every single time he sees Jinho, he always got something new going on. It's sort of like that one friend that you see like every now and then, but they always got like a new job or they got like a new girl with them. Jinho was so distraught, he literally fell to his knees. Get up, bro. Getting so much FOMO just because he can't even help pick up some crystals. It's okay, man. Like, you'll survive. I do gotta say though, despite the nefarious means that Jinho was able to obtain iron, besides Eagers, this boy the favorite so far out of the shadows. This dude is lit. This dude is the hype. So we switch to the main attraction of this episode. And what are we gonna call this man? Because Sung Il Hwan, it's not working for me. I ain't gonna hold you. We got Papa Sung. We got Father Sung. We got Old Man Sung. Or we got, did I write Daddy Sung? Did I write Daddy Sung? We gotta relax. I take it back. We just gonna keep it Old Man Sung. We're gonna keep it simple. He's out in America though, looking like he's been stuck in the One Piece world for the last 10 years by how he's able to massacre this ship. At this point, the Straw Hats might need you, man. It's been almost like 30 years at this point. We gotta find the One Piece eventually. We know how English voice acting goes in anime.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my god!
So I'm happy they just kept it simple this time. But I messed with the whole design though. You know, the whole looking homeless thing I heard is pretty in fashion right now. Just a heads up, we're gonna be switching back to Jinbu and then back to Old Man Sung, like back to back to back, because that's just how the episode went. But we go to transition to these elite eats. If y'all have never had the privilege to indulge in the immaculate experience that is Korean barbecue and beer. Oh, it got me salivating, got me savoring. Oh my. I'll hold myself back. But I guess this last raid was the last of the 19 raids needed for Jinho to actually try to get the family guild. So Jinho's asked about like what the plots are after this, you know, like they're not a team anymore officially. Like what's the moves? And dude straight said, I'm going ghost, man. I do not want to talk to nobody. Phone staying on D&D. I'm gonna keep it a band. Jinho does give off the vibe of that one friend that just has to go rogue from the friend group for a little bit just to come back to the squad a new man, refreshed, better than ever. So I'm like, hey, do your thing, Jinho. I feel you. But Jinho starts gazing intensely in the eyes of Jinho. And I'm like, hey, yo. But nah, he just starts being on his tsundere tip. Jinho gives his sad backstory, and in short, it's just his big bro thought he was lame, so he would never talk to him. Pure transparency. I was about to come onto this video and clown this dude. I was ready to go in on Jinho, but I'm better than that. Sure, is it a little weird that dude only knew the dude for a couple months and then proceeds to ask him to be his big bro? That's a little weird. All I have to say though is, how much gas do you have if you got grown men asking you to be their big bro? Jinho was taking forever to respond though, so I was like, is he gonna say no? But no, he said yes. It was pretty sweet. It was a good moment overall. All right, transition. Somehow they were able to lock up Old Man Sung. Somehow, after what we see at the end of this episode, he had to let this happen. There ain't no way. Probably wanted some like jail food or something. Maybe he just wanted like a new fit that wasn't absolutely falling apart. It was revealed that this dude was stuck in this gate for 10 years, which is, it's pretty insane, especially since this dude is probably OD. Like, what could have been in this gate to hold this dude back for 10 long years? But the whole CIA investigation team, whatever these dudes are, on the border of this dude being either some really strong crackhead or a magic beast. So they have to fly out Hwang Dong-soo just to get some answers, just to make sure. Dong-soo is just mad pressed though that he has to fly out. Like, oh, poor guy. Was the PJ and the Ray-Ban glasses and gold bracelet not enough for you to keep working your 9-to-5 job? Like, bro, like, suck it up. But real talk though, this is honestly really smart how we are approaching Jinho getting into the top tiers of this verse, and we are finally getting introduced to all these people that could be on his level. Big fan of expanding the S tiers, expanding the potential villains, expanding the potential allies. Like, I don't know where we are potentially going but they're setting up something big. And I'm here for it. New fit alert, Jinho got that shit on though. We need to start having a very serious conversation. If Jinho keeps accelerating his drip to this degree, all time right now, Sung Jinho might be going up there with the greats. I'm talking about the Trunkses, the Itachis, the entire cast of Bleach, because they all got that shit on. I don't know, this is becoming a very dangerous conversation, but our boy is running this special dungeon again with the key since the boy leveled up, so he can kind of go a little high now. It forces him to enter the most ominous and most sinister room I have probably ever witnessed. System is asking this dude to collect 10,000 demon souls, all in order to get the elixir of life to save Mama Wu. I don't know, this is a little sus to me. Collecting and defeating demon souls to get an elixir of life. Like, you have to kill all these demons for a potion? Something's demonic going on. I don't know if it's just me. Jinho is probably about to get this elixir by the end of this season, while the husband was out here being homeless for 10 straight years. We'll hold off on the deadbeat allegations until we get more information though. We won't jump to conclusions. But it's Jinho's big day, and despite being hard carried by Jinho, he still got the gall to go for it. I gotta respect it. It's actually so crazy though that Jinho's name is getting out there, because even Jinho's pops knows the greatness. I don't know if they're gonna take it the One Punch Man route and have it like Saitama, where his rank is always lower than what it's supposed to be, or they'll be like, screw it, this dude is actually a S tier, he's been an S tier, give him the freaking rank. So Pops end up saying yes to him. Congrats. But to be fair, he's really only saying yes to Jinho, and I would too, y'all. Like, you'll see what he's been doing this entire season. I don't know if this is Jinho just ego tripping, but why is he always standing on top of his victims' bodies? Like, what's going on, bro? Did this with the bear too. Like, bro, relax, this is disrespectful. But honestly, good call not letting Jinho extract these demons. His roster is already too stacked, and honestly, despite Baraka putting in that work, Jinho is way too strong for his own good right now. Like, I feel like he hasn't had like that true challenge this season. As of right now, he's not running this season on easy mode, but it's like normal difficulty. It's not like on that Jinho versus Igris type level, you know? So we find out this dungeon is just Persona 3. We're literally in Taurus. We're running through this. We finally got a name for the Papa Bear, because I guess Papa Bear wasn't a good name for Jinho. Oh, so we got Tank now. Wow, it's such a cool name. But Tank running through these demons like he's Aaron Donald or something. It was cold. But after a whole season, we finally get to see baby girl Cha Hae-In. Hae-In is not officially part of the roster, but the way they adding in these super extra scenes, I know this was not in the manhwa. You can't fool me, Soul Leveling. And to be fair, there is no one in this story so far that we have been introduced to that can go aura for aura, band for band with Cha Hae-In, other than that boy Jinho. This could honestly be the Rihanna and ASAP Rocky of anime, not gonna lie. We are back to Choi Jong-yi continuing the hype that is this Ant arc that hasn't happened yet, but they've been talking about for like the past it's like 8 episodes now. So going through this episode, I figured this is Jinho officially in his winter arc for real. Until finally 10,000 demons defeated, and we reach the 50th floor. Huzzah, we made it. Where we face Lord of the Lower Floors, Avaricious Vulcan, or what I like to call him, the Usain Bolt of big backs. Jinho says, I'll take the boss on by myself, only for the boss to flash step his entire squad in an instant. But apparently Jinho got another insane strength buff, looking like Yuji hitting a backflash here. Ugh. Only for this demon to hit the meanest 40-yard dash. No allows, you better watch out, boy. This dude come for your spot. But we proceed to get the coldest combo of iron, tossing his entire shield so he can block these hits. So are you telling me we have access to Igris's blade too? Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. But on a real note, this dude's whole body looks like it's on 2x speed at all times. This is an insane animation. Jinho with this ruler's hand ability is low-key the MVP of this fight, because this dude gains defense and speed with it, and it's just the same ability that helps him twirl around the blade. It just makes you wonder, how deep does his bag go? This chunky demon dude is doing way too much though. He is straight running through and along the side of buildings on some Spider-Man type shit. But Jinho starts feeling himself heavy and starts emerging from the shadows with the swiftness. I had to take a look back at his peak performance because he knows he just did something there. I thought it was better to have a good cop, bad cop in these kind of situations, but they really just went with the bad cop option with Dong-Su pulling up. But old man Sung started getting his world building bag, so I had to start raising the volume. It was getting serious. He says gates, beast, dungeon, all this is just the tip of the iceberg. I think the show has really mastered the atmosphere and tone at this point. But one thing I do want more is that world building a piece, that lore piece. And obviously it's there. They're setting up all these different concepts. They just are like blue balling us at this point. Like, who are all the S ranks? How many different countries have S ranks? Are we gonna see them? We've been to America. They're talking about Japan. There has to be other countries, no? They got this whole thing with the system, but how does it correlate to the real world and the real time events? Because obviously there's a correlation, and I'm yearning, I'm desiring these answers. And here we get the reveal. He's officially the father. But Hwang Dong-Su, being the absolute brat that he is, tells this man his own son just straight ate dirt. Yeah, smart idea, buddy. Let's see how that turns out for you. Then we start seeing that aura come off because old man Sung don't play like that. I'm kind of upset this got off screen because this would have been a crazy fight. I understand why. I know it's too early to see S classes like, you know, clash like that, but it would have been nice. It's like some like Aokiji Akainu thing, you know, like I'm not a fan. Aura farming for dummies. Step number 1. Take a scope of your environment, you know, see who's around, what's around, kind of gauge the vibes. Step number 2, once you scope your environment, you now know where the highest possible structure is in your vicinity. Take a beeline straight to the highest point that you can see. Step number 3, make sure this location is in the range of people to gaze upon your aura, to gaze upon your drip. Step number 4, proceed to hit the most nonchalant pose you have in your bag, and you done it. You are officially aura farming. Jinho's aura is so omnipotent. They literally have the main boss straight mouth open, distress, dismay, angst, all running through this bonehead. Jinho is so unnecessary though. He cut his head off. Yeah, fine. You gotta do what you gotta do. But his whole throne? You know, we glaze Jinho for a reason. It's because he does stuff like this, and I can't hate. You know, this is what makes Jinho Jinho. He's extra. And we turn back to America, and we are officially smoking on that Hwang Dong-Su pack. Give it up, gang. It's time. It's time. Pour out the Henny. It's time. It's a beautiful day, because since episode 1, y'all know I've been waiting for someone to test him, bro. I'm not even a D1 hater like that, but with Dong-Su, I needed this. Just a reminder, guys, we will be streaming the next episode of Solo Leveling in the description below at twitch.tv/blankthoughts, 12 p.m. PST. Save the date, don't miss it. You'll also follow my other socials so you don't miss out on any updates. I hope that God blesses your day, and these were my blank thoughts.